This is NDTV. And you're watching Ndtv-Hindu.
Slogans, posters or flags on government buildings. EC tells all parties walls that have already been ratified to be repainted at party's cost. Congress team set to arrive at the DMK headquarters for round 6 of talks. Sources say Congress is eyeing DMK strongholds. But the constituency deal is nearing a closure for the PMK and BCK. Karunanidhi will soon announce the constituencies the DMK's allies will contest in. Meanwhile, residents of Vadaya stage a road roko demanding their voter IDs to be provided soon.
It is not their duty. They are not appointed a sufficient number of people. That is what these corporation people are saying. But that is not our lookout.
Tamil Nadu Teachers Association demand pension reliefs and recognition. If that is fulfilled, this is what they promise.
அவர்களுக்குத்தான் 5 லட்சம் அரசு ஊழியர்கள் ஆசிரியர்களின் வாக்கு என்பதை வரும் தேர்தலில் வாக்கு என்பதையும் முக்கியமாக தெரிவித்துக் கொள்ள கடமைப்பட்டிருக்கிறோம்.
Very good evening. You're watching Headlines Now with me, Ndtv. Let's also bring you the news from the national and international quarters making headlines. Japan warns of a possible meltdown in Fukushima nuclear plant but says any hydrogen buildup exploding is expected to be contained. Magnitude of the quake is revised upward to 9.0. The police chief in Miyagi warns more than 10,000 people could be dead. Gaddafi forces reverse rebel advances and close in on the stronghold of Benghazi in Libya. And Dhoni slams his batsmen for the loss to the Proteas, says they should bat according to the situation, not to please the crowds. Well, the State Election Commission has asked all political parties in Tamil Nadu to stop writing slogans and pasting posters on the walls of government buildings in the run-up to the assembly elections. The EC says placing of cutouts, advertisements and party flags in government buildings is strictly banned and pasting pamphlets on private properties should also be avoided. The Commission has directed parties to remove writings on public properties if it had already been done, and the cost incurred for the purpose would have to be borne by the candidate or by the party which put them up. Meanwhile, the Chief Election Commissioner S.Y. Qureshi will be in Chennai tomorrow to oversee the preparations and meet all political parties. Well, the Congress committee is expected to arrive at the Anna Arivalayam to wrap the deal on constituencies as their talks enter round 6 today. The 5-member Congress committee did not turn up at the DMK headquarters last night, and it was the VCK and the PMK who made a visit there. It's not just the DMK and Congress who are standing on a fluid ground when it comes to identifying constituencies. The left parties are not pleased with Amma's offer either. The CPIM State Secretary said yesterday that they will continue to demand for 18 seats, whereas the AIADMK is willing to give them only 11 seats. But it's business for the DMK and other smaller parties. The Perunthalavar Makkal Katchi was allotted 1 seat by the DMK today, and this forum, which is floated by an Nadar community, will fight on the DMK symbol. So the conflict over the constituencies as of now for the Congress and DMK continues. Sources say the Congress are eyeing seats that are primarily DMK strongholds, and here are some of them. Alandur is where the DMK and Congress have a strong presence, and Ambasamudram is where the DMK won by a huge margin in the 2006 assembly elections. Alangulam is IT Minister Pungo Dayaladi Aruna's home turf, and Thoothukudi is Minister for Social Welfare Geeta Jeevan's home constituency. And for the latest updates on this, our reporter Salim now joins us live on the phone line. Well, Salim, we do hear that the Congress is expected to arrive at the DMK headquarters anytime as we speak. So, what are your sources telling you at this point? Any talks of a deal being finalized tonight itself?
Yes, Divya, as you said, the seat sharing committee of the Congress party is expected to arrive at the DMK headquarters anytime today to hold talks with the DMK on identifying constituencies. But they didn't come so far. Last time the Congress contested in 48 constituencies as an ally of the DMK and won 34 seats. But this time they managed to get 63 seats According to sources from the DMK, they were allotted the same constituency that they contested last time, and since they managed to secure 15 extra seats this time, even after 4 rounds of talks, the identifying constituencies is not yet over. The party cadres of the Congress and the DMK leaders are awaiting the 5th round of talks. Meanwhile, the VCK led by Thol Thirumavalavan met the DMK chief and announced that the talks on identifying constituencies are over. Not to forget, the VCK contested the 2006 assembly elections as an ally of the ADMK and shifted base to the DMK camp later. Now they will be contesting in 10 constituencies. The seat sharing committee of the Patali Makkal Katchi met the leaders of the DMK late last night and in the morning as well, but the talks on identifying constituencies were inconclusive. DMK leaders told us that once talks are finalized with the Congress, the DMK will be in a position to sort out the issue, because sources say there is a stalemate between the DMK and its main ally Congress allegedly over 4 constituencies. The reason more than one political party are demanding the same constituency, allegedly what we heard is that both the Congress and the PMK are eyeing the Velachery constituency. Divya?
Right, Salim. Thanks very much indeed for joining us with all those details. I will of course be tracking this very closely and bring you the latest updates on what is happening from the Congress and DMK front. Meanwhile, it looks like seat identification is coming to a closure for the DMK with PMK and VCK. After meeting the DMK poll panel, PMK President GK Mani told reporters that the party is having continuous talks with the DMK, and since other parties are in the alliance, the discussions are continuing in finalizing some constituencies. He also said that as Alliance Party Chief, Karunanidhi would formally announce the constituencies. The PMK is contesting in 30 seats for the polls after it had to sacrifice 1 seat so that the DMK could meet Congress's demand for 63 seats. The VCK leader too said that the DMK chief will make a formal announcement on the constituencies either today or tomorrow. The VCK has 10 seats in the DMK-led alliance. Well, residents of Adyar staged a road roko near the Zonal Corporation office on LB Road today, saying that the corporation has been calling them every day to issue their voter ID cards but have still not issued any. Defending their stance, the corporation says that the Election Commission has still not assigned people to distribute cards as there is a shortage. But in a rebuttal of sorts, the residents say the Election Commission has already started advertising, saying that the distribution of the cards has begun, hence they are demanding they be given their ID cards immediately.
அவங்க என்ன சொல்றாங்க எலெக்ஷன் கமிஷன்ல 4 நாள்ல கொடுக்குறேன் நீங்க அப்ளை பண்ண 4 daysல photo entry card will be issued, but these people say that it is impossible for us to distribute because many cards have come. So it is not their duty to they are not appointed a sufficient number of people. That is what these corporation people are saying, but that is not our lookout. As public, we go by what the TV, what in the TV and what in the media these election commission people are saying.
And keeping in mind the election season, the teachers have come out on a Sunday demonstrating what they are miffed about, and the party that fulfills their demands is the one that the teacher community is going to favor. The Tamil Nadu Teachers Association were on a hunger strike from early this morning till 6 this evening. They have a list of long pending demands which they want fulfilled immediately. They demanded that the government should allow all teachers who joined duty after 2003 to be able to apply for pension. They also demanded for increase in security for teachers in the wake of many fake complaints against them. They also want recognition of teachers in government schools who teach history, geography and commerce.
இந்த கோரிக்கைகளை யார் எல்லாம் எந்த அரசியல் கட்சி நிறைவேற்றுவதாக வாக்குறுதி தருகிறதோ, தேர்தல் வாக்குறுதி தருகிறதோ, அவர்களுக்குத்தான் 5 லட்சம் அரசு ஊழியர்கள் ஆசிரியர்களின் வாக்கு என்பதை வரும் தேர்தலில் வாக்கு என்பதையும் முக்கியமாக தெரிவித்துக் கொள்ள கடமைப்பட்டிருக்கிறோம்.
Still ahead on headlines now, Japan's advanced early warning system actually managed to save 1 million lives during the earthquake in just 60 seconds. That's coming up.